I wish everything is fine with you. In this video content you will see that how we can install Opencv and Pycharm and how we can use a PyCamera with Opencv with some examples, of course, like face detection. Before start in the Raspberry Pi, we will update this Raspberry Pi, Raspberyy. After update, we will upgrade it. These things can take some time. Just don't worry. It will ask to reboot the Raspberry Pi at the end, but we will not reboot the Raspberry Pi. We install some dependencies and also Opencv. After, we will reboot the system. Install some dependencies here. Some of them can be already installed, and actually some of them is not necessary, but it's a good idea to install them. In the next, we can need it. And also format dev and Qt libraries, some of them. And install Opencv contrib Python 4.1.0.25. This version is used right now in Raspberry Pi. This is working, but you can also try another version. It doesn't matter. If you see installed successfully, then it's okay. Now we can import the Opencv. As you see, there is no problem. If you see something here as an error, so you should fix it. So go to preferences. And to enable the PyCamera before reboot, we need to enable the PyCamera to use with Opencv. Just click OK, and it asks you to reboot the device. Just reboot it. After reboot, first you can test your PyCamera with Raspberyy -v-o test JPEG. It creates a test image from the PyCamera, as you see. It creates. So there is no problem with me. My PyCamera is working very well. You should test it. And now we install Pycharm, the editor, to write some Python code and run it. Go to Pycharm website, JetBrains, I think. We can install directly from the website, the tar file. Somewhere here, Download. I couldn't find it. I just type Pycharm. And download, click the download button. In the community version, we can use it. You see it's installed the tar file. We will enter them. Go to that path. Enter the file here. And move this file under the OPT. And go inside this file. Under bin directory, there is a script Pycharm, and run this script. And Pycharm will start. At the beginning, if you make configuration correctly, you don't have to worry about later. Just give some name, your project file. You see I inherit the global site packages. It opens loading the libraries right now. It needs some time. It creates also a virtual environment for us to protect for dependencies. Now go here, the right click, It creates a virtual environment, as you see. Right click and new file, Python file, give a name, record video. We record the video from the Pycharm as a first example, but there is an updating skeletons here at the bottom side of the Pycharm. See, we cannot run right now. We should wait for some time. Here, as you see, one more process is running still. We should wait this. If you click this, you will see which process is running right now. Click here. As you see, that some indexing is running. We should wait these things to finish. After finished, we can simply run our Python code. So to capture the video, we will use a video capture. We will pass 0 here. 0 means the current camera. Also, you can use in your computer with this example. I will show you in the next also how we can use these things with the Pycharm. So don't worry. At the end, you can understand how you convert this code to Pycharm. Okay, so don't worry right now. But I will show you the theory also. Video capture 0 used right now Pycharm, and we will get the width from the frame, the total frame. Cap prop should be, I think. Let me check. Cap prop frame, yeah. Cap from width, and we will get from height also. Let's just height here. This will record the camera. This will record the current image. We will write an example file. You can put here direct path. For CC means actually which format you want to give. This is short for 4-character code. It's about the video codec. You have to define it. For Linux, it is Xbit. For Windows, I think it should be DivX. And we will pass width and height parameters. Also 20 frames per second. And in the while true loop, we will get the frames from the capture read. Take each frame, and we write as an output each frame, and we show image show with the Opencv library. Also, we pass a frame, as you see, and I add here a key to exit, which is an escape. If you click the escape, it will go out. It will break. And after every Python Opencv example, you have to release and destroy all the windows. Forget here some, yeah. So let's run. So it is recording right now. If I play with this toy, yeah. Also we can see what is recording. So in the next example, we run this recording video to understand it better. In that path, also we can go here, but it is not saved, I think. So I remove the correct path here, the total path. I just give the video name. I will run again. So as you see, video is coming right now. So you should give just the name of the video file, that is all. Not the whole path. I couldn't open it here, interesting. So copy this path, then go there. You can also run this video file with a VLC or something like another tool, like this, for example. It's the first time. Yeah, it is working. Video is recorded correctly. It's good. So let's run this video from the Python. Open a new example. Run video Python. And import Opencv. And I will put some delay. And video capture example and the video name, example MKV, we just gave. And it's not opened and print something as an error. As long as it's opened, the capture is opened in a while loop, we will get the frame like before. I put here and just exactly the frame rate we gave before, 20. And show the image, and also then an escape character again. If you wanna escape anytime, just click the escape and release the capture. And destroy all the windows like before. So run. But this is in the wrong file, so sorry, and just create the new one in the correct path. Not here. Python record run video. So copy the content. Yeah, run again. It's not running. There's some we have to give the correct path and actually total path right now. Absolute path. So run example. Now it is running. See, it runs the recorded video before. So it's good. It's clear to understand, right? We just read before frames and capture the video. We just then write the output, these frames. It's simple. So now we draw the single rectangle on these frames that we see on the screen from the camera, actually, on these frames, on this image. So we will video capture like before, and we get the video width and height. We will use also these parameters to put this rectangle as a coordinate, So this will be X and Y, the coordinates of the rectangle, and width and height parameters of the rectangle. You can give just a number if you want, it doesn't matter. In the true while loop, we get the frames and we put this rectangle on each frame according to this width and height parameters. That is the thing we are doing right now. So you can give a color, something like it, doesn't matter. It's about purple, I think. I don't know. You can give a thickness. It's 3 pixels. And we have to image to show, as you expect. Single rect is the name of this window. We will pass the frame and wait 3 and just press escape to break the system. Destroy all windows. There is a mistake, I think. And also put here single syntax. Yeah, 27 here. I forgot. Mistake here also. Another mistake. Let me check out. Yeah, I forgot also Y parameter here. And run it. As you see, it puts a rectangle, the video right now. See, we will use this technique to detect the face. Actually, this is simple. Right now it's static. See. In the next example, we will put a rectangle. We draw the rectangle here, but dynamically. When you click somewhere in the screen with a mouse, it will put a circle here. So create a new example, draw circle, create a definition, a function. It will need event x and y parameters as a coordinate, flex and parameters. There will be global parameter center and clicked, which controls the mouse behavior, clicked. We get event, a left button down means clicking, right? So we will get here then x and y as a center. This is the center of the circle, right? Click then will be false. And if we get an event there, left button up means releasing the mouse. Clicked will be true. That means draw the circle then. We will control these parameters in the while loop in the next, as you see right now, to draw the things. This is the same idea with the face detection. That is why I'm showing you these things. We capture the video with a 0 here, as you see. Give a name, and as an example, the window name. We will set mouse callback example and give the function name, draw circle. You don't have to, parentheses, there is no need. In the while true loop, get the frames from the capture, and if it's clicked, and put a circle on the frame, right? Center, this is center, we just assign, and radius you give something like I give just 30, and the color you can give whatever you want. I think it's this is white. Thickness can be 3 pixel, and its image show it should be called in the frame. And like before, I put an escape character to close the system, close the window, break, capture release, and destroy all windows. Run example with right click. Named window. Yep, this one is wrong, I think. It's not named window, named window, yeah. See? Where you clicked, it puts at a circle right now. It's dynamical, right? It's not like a before, like a rectangle. Where you click it, you put a white circle. It's good. So like the face detection, when you move your face, it will continue to detect your face. It will continue to put a rectangle to your face, right? This is the point, like this. So the next example can be about a face detection. So give a new example, a face detection. So import Opencv again. Now we will get the trained data. We need a data to train, right? We don't do this right now. I installed from the internet also, you can find it. Frontal face default XML. It includes every detail and trained data. We will use this data to detect the face. So we never, right now, we don't do any training, right? We call the cascade classifier and give the path of this file, XML file. It includes, as I told you before, the trained data about the face detection, of course. Now create a function, detect face. It gets image, and you can get the copy of the image to handle. And the face rectangle. It will be face cascade to detect multi-scale face image. In the for loop, we put a rectangle, right? We put a rectangle like before, but now it will be dynamically like a circle. We will give the coordinates and the width and height parameters from this face rectangle, right? The color and a width. We will return this image, this frame, right? And we will put in an image show, right? Then capture the video like before with a 0, and in while true loop, capture each frame and detect face, get this frame and put this into the show. That is all. Put some escape character to break. We can put some delay here for 11, doesn't matter right now. And also we have to close and release all the things at the end, like before. Give the correct things. So run, and see, it sees a face here, but it's wrong, of course. So let me use my face to detect. Yeah, as you see, dynamically it detects the face. I didn't train it for my own face, but I used just this XML file. It includes the faces from another people, and just because of this data, I can also detect my face or another person's face, right? This is the thing. Sometimes it tries to detect something, but I don't understand. Yeah, it's cool. So now let's see how we can use the Pycharm library to face detect, right? So these examples you can find on the actually on the link below the video. So don't worry to write them. So import the Pycharm. It's not exist. You can install it with apt-get Python Pycharm, as I showed you before. I tried before, as you see. It exists in my system. And also we import array as a Pycharm PyRGB array, let's say. So we don't use it, that is why it's gray right now, but we will use it. We remove this video capture. We don't change anything in the function to the face detect. We will get this frames from the Pycharm right now, and we will give a resolution. You can give it whatever you want here. Doesn't matter. Also, it doesn't affect the detection of the face, right? So frame rate, we will give a 3. Also, you have to give it a row capture. It's a PyRGB array. And camera and a size, right? So we can use a for loop here, frame until the frame capture continues, right? That's the cool thing about the Pycharm library. We can give the format also. Use video port true, we can say. So we can delete these 2 lines and get image from the frame array. And pass this frame to the detect face function. Definition to add the rectangle around the face, I mean to detect the face, right? So we have to release also for the Pycharm PyClose capture as we can change camera close. So also we have to add an arrow capture truncate 0. So let's run. There's an error. Yeah. This one is wrong frame rate, should be not a frame also only. Another error here should be, I think, image, not a frame. We pass frame, but this is wrong, right? We have to pass the image, not frame. Let me check again. Yes, image should be not a frame. Run again. See, yeah, the same effect we can see. I can see my face. Yeah, it's working. It's good. So you can also use the face detection with the Pycharm. So guys, that is all for me for this video. See you around. Don't forget to subscribe.